ARKCHIPS, the provider of analog and mixed signal IP solution. Analog and mixed signal IP is the primary handler of electricity and signals in semiconductors, and one of the most fundamental part of semiconductor. This video will give you an idea of how the analog and mixed signal IP works and what it is used for. Please pay attention for a short while. Power management IP adjusts the electricity flowing into the semiconductor for optimal use. LDO IP is stabilizing the electricity flowing into the semiconductor. The external electricity isn't suitable for use in semiconductor because of high voltage and instability. Therefore, LDO makes the voltage drop out into suitable level by comparing with reference voltage by using BGR, which is called band gap reference. The external electricity and reference voltage are compared in error amp. If the voltage doesn't meet the specific set level, LDO will readjust the process to drop out the voltage. After settling the voltage level, LDO allows distribution of the suitable voltage throughout the semiconductor. The good voltage power goes to POR and whole semiconductor system. The POR is responsible for resetting the entire semiconductor system. When the stable electricity reaches POR, it stores in the reset decision circuit. In the reset decision circuit, the electricity current gradually accumulates to reach up to specific level and POR is activated. When POR gets activated, it generates reset signal to wake up the whole semiconductor. Clock management IP generates the stabilized frequencies for semiconductor use. Transmitting data in semiconductor should be proceed under constant and tuned frequency. PLL IP allows tuning and calibrate the frequency. Crystal oscillator can generate frequencies with low affected by condition such as voltage and temperature. These frequencies are stable and constant but relatively low, therefore it need to convert into higher frequency. The frequency generated by crystal oscillator will serve as the reference frequency, and this will be compared with the newly generated frequency from the VCO. The VCO generate the high-frequency signal from the electricity that has been tuned in the previous stage. This frequency can be adjusted the bandwidth by repeating the loop. In the loop, the feedback divider converts the high frequency into low frequency by dividing. The low frequency converted by the feedback divider reach the course of comparing with reference frequency and generating pulse, which is representing the difference of those two frequencies, and converting the pulse into control voltage. This control voltage generates the high frequency in the VCO. After this circular loop cycle, the highly accurate frequency is distributed throughout the semiconductor system and used for high-speed data communication. Data converter, to convert analog signals coming from external sources into digital form. The computer system can only process digital data. Therefore, we use data converter IP to transform analog signal into digital data. When analog signals fed into the ADC converter IP, the reference voltage is required to sampling. The reference voltage passes through a series of resistors, which called resistor ladder, creating stepwise voltages at each resistor stage by distributing the voltage in parallel. Each stepwise voltages are compared with the analog signal reach in each comparator. After the sampled signal, compared in resistor ladder, each comparator output is encoded into a binary number in a series of zeros and ones. Now the analog signal is converted as composed of zeros and ones. This digital data are going to use in the semiconductor system for computing. Analog mixed signal IP is the primary handler of electricity and frequency in the semiconductor. It is essential to provide stability for high-performance semiconductor. ARKCHIPS provides these IPs with ensuring the most reliable quality. If you plan to produce high-performance semiconductor with best stability, consult with ARKCHIPS and use their high-quality IP.